Okay, we're gonna be talking about some summer essentials here. We're gonna be saying cool, we're gonna be saying dry, and we were gonna be saying aluminum free. That is one of the most important things. So I wanna talk a little bit about deodorant at Lush. They are aluminum free deodorants. The reason that that is so important is because at Lush, we really believe that the skin should be able to function in a natural way. And that means it needs to sweat. It's sweating to cool the body down, but it's also sweating to release toxins as well. Normal, like conventional deodorants use an aluminum salt, which actually what it does is kind of gets into the pore and creates like a plug that kind of swells in the pore that prevents the sweat from escaping. We just want to stay away from that. What we want to do is to keep the skin dry and to keep bacteria at bay, because the bacteria is actually what leads to sweat smelling. So we have a couple of different options for you. One thing to try, if you want to do something that's like a little more akin to a deodorant that you're probably used to, like kind of like a glide, you know, like twist it up and glide it on kind of a thing. This is Aromaco, made with a chamomile vinegar and some patchouli. So you just melt it onto the skin, feels just like a regular deodorant. And this is gonna give a really nice long lasting effect. I don't know why, but I need to just announce right now that this feels very cool on my skin. I don't know that there's an ingredient that does that, but I can feel like this feels cool, and it's hot in here, is it not? What's up with that? Anyway, the other great thing about this is it is a naked product. You don't have to have this thing. So when you're done with this, there is no more. There's nothing to throw away. There's nothing to recycle. That's pretty nice. This is a deodorant dusting powder. So deodorant dusting powders are made from powdered herbs. The green is just a really lovely, like very fresh, kind of like sagey herbal scent. This one, for instance, has some tea tree in there. We all know that tea tree is really good for keeping bacteria at bay. And you basically just sprinkle it on like that, and then just kind of brush it off. Basically, that's what's gonna do it. If you're working against gravity, so if you can't really sprinkle it on your sprinkle up, you can even do a little bit of this action. But what I would probably do is just sprinkle a little bit on your fingers and then just kind of pat it in place. This is something that you can use all over the body. The tea tree, the rosemary are gonna keep that bacteria at bay.